Tools and ladders transported on vehicle racks need to be stored securely. That means that the ladders are secured with ladder clamps, each tool is in their designated bin, the vise is bolted down, and no loose tools are in the bed of the vehicle. A place for every tool in its place. We need to prevent materials or ladders falling off vehicles during transport. Proper securement helps avoid a safety hazard for other motorists sharing the road and unrepairable damage to the tools and ladders, which in return affects productivity and profitability. Remember, your loved ones are on the road too. Imagine your mother, children, sibling, or friends driving behind a work truck with improperly secured equipment. If a ladder flew off the work truck and into the path of your loved one, the consequences may be tremendous. Careless mistakes not only damage AC property, but threaten the lives of everyone around us, including our loved ones. Proper securement of equipment also helps avoid losing an item or theft. AC vehicles with improperly stored tools and materials and unlocked bins are especially susceptible to theft in both public and residential areas. It is important to make sure that all vehicles and their bins are secured no matter the location and that the items are stored out of sight to avoid theft. When tools and material are unexpectedly unavailable, not only does productivity decrease, but the company will need to pay to replace them. Small errors like misplacing an item have big consequences. As mentioned previously, costly mistakes affect the company in many aspects, both directly and indirectly. After completing the 360 check of the vehicle, AC drivers must adjust their mirrors. The mirrors on our vehicles must be properly positioned to have as close to 360-degree view as possible. Use of both the side mirrors and rear view mirrors are critical for the application of defensive driving techniques. With over 20% of drivers on the road chemically impaired by alcohol or drugs, as well as many drivers being distracted by their phone, food, makeup, and other activities, AC drivers need to be actively aware of their surroundings to avoid these distracted drivers. How we drive is both a reflection and advertisement of the quality of people we have working at AC Electric Company. Aggressive driving, hand gestures, and facial expressions may be perceived as frustration by other motorists. Do not tailgate, use your blinkers, and let other motorists in your lane. After reviewing multiple studies, drivers are just as susceptible to vehicular collisions while driving with a cell phone in hand as they are using their cell phone hands-free. Therefore, as the National Safety Council advises, pull safely off the road to take a call to ensure utmost safety. AC strongly encourages that employees do not engage in any cell phone use while driving AC vehicles. However, if it is a business necessity and you are not operating the vehicle in congested traffic, AC policy allows drivers to use a hands-free device to take a call while driving. Under no circumstances is it permissible to text or take a phone call without using a hands-free device, even if the cell phone is not an AC phone. Keeping a clean cab not only reduces stress and anxiety, but also minimizes the chances of a collision. Leaning over to grab a water bottle rolling on the floorboard or a piece of trash getting stuck under the brake or accelerator could significantly inhibit your driving abilities, resulting in potential harm to yourself and to those around you. Smoking or vaping is not permitted while in or near an AC vehicle, either parked or while driving. Aside from making the vehicle smell awful and staining the inside of the cab, the act of lighting and maintaining a cigarette may cause unnecessary distracted driving incidents such as dropping a cigarette and starting a fire in the cab. Remember, The AC logo is on the vehicle you are driving. Therefore, every action you take while inside or near an AC vehicle, such as smoking, directly reflects back on the company as a whole. Driving under the influence of drugs or alcohol is strictly prohibited for any and all members of the company. Having an AC vehicle is a privilege. Therefore, using the vehicle outside of work requires your best judgment and should be carefully regulated. Getting in an AC vehicle under the influence of drugs or alcohol, whether on or off the job, will result in immediate consequences. Not only does this reflect poorly on AC, but it is illegal and puts yourself and everyone on the road around you in danger.